Okay, so I just did the trivia for A Big Bold Beautiful Journey. It didn't have many bits of trivia or like that much at all, but so it's a separate video. I did the review for the movie on my other channel. If you want to go check that out, it'll be at the end of this video as well as in the description below. Now I'm going to go over a couple of reviews just for fun for this movie. It says it got 185 reviews. I've sorted them and show all and by review date, so they should be a little more recent. 7 out of 10 stars. A Big Bold Beautiful Journey. Eternal Sunshine of the Romantic Mind. Okay, interesting. I didn't mind this at all. Beautiful imagery, juvenile young romance, slow. Maybe a different title would have made this not something of the out of the range of what it really is. Okay, but in a sense, Koughnett. I'm not familiar with this director or this who he is. Was not necessarily talking about the one from his movie, but the Big Bold Beautiful Journey Humanity Lives, a romantic movie for the incurable romantics that yearn for that special journey. Yeah, I liked it. It's pretty cool. I would have seen a younger couple in the mix, but then all the stories wouldn't be as effective. It is a bit sleepy in the middle, I'll give you that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It could have been cut down a tiny bit. 4 to 10 stars on this one. A slowly paced and uninvolving melodrama. A Big Beautiful Journey is a romantic fantasy film directed by Koughnett. Columbus After Yang. I've never seen this. Starring Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie. It attempts to offer an introspective look into our life choices through the lens of a slowly paced and uninvolving melodrama. After finding out his car has been clamped for parking illegally, David spots an ad for a car rental company, and then he goes, whatever. This is so funny. Gives him a 1994 Saturn SL, custom-made GPS. Used to drive himself to his friend's wedding, and he meets Sarah. I don't want to read all of it in case there's spoilers. For people who haven't seen it, anyway, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this just goes into that. I want more like a review, not too into it. 6 out of 10. I have mixed feelings about it. First of all, when I watched the official trailer of the movie, I liked it and had expectations about it. Eventually, I watched the movie and have to say that it wasn't as good as I had imagined. I'm not saying that it was a bad movie. It's just that I think it could have been better. Yeah, I guess I agree. I just think for this, it worked. It didn't need to have a big twist. It continues saying, when I first read the movie synopsis, I thought it was very interesting, mysterious, and kind of innovative. I have to admit the concept of the movie definitely had potential, but the execution wasn't well done. The main two characters were both very interesting, very well developed, and likable. The casting choices were nice, and the performances were great. They had great chemistry. I wouldn't consider it an intense movie. However, the ending was kind of emotional in a good way. Was it? I guess. I mean, that's what I'm saying. What you expect to happen in the movie happens. There's no big twist. No one dies, you know. Let's see. Regarding the cinematography and the soundtrack of the movie, they were both beautiful. Yeah, I love it. It was so cool. Overall, the movie was an average romantic drama film, kind of innovative with a nice love story, even though the script wasn't as well written as I would like. Last but not least, I think I would probably recommend the movie to my friends. Yeah, me too. I really liked it. It was fun. For sure. This one says 7 out of 10 stars. A movie that feels like a movie. I agree. That's what I was saying. Finally, a movie that truly feels like a movie. It doesn't try to hide its cinematic nature. It embraces it. From the very beginning, Koughnett approaches the idea of fantasy as a vehicle to explore the essence of romantic cinema. That is so cool. That I totally agree. It knows it's a movie. They know that they don't know their characters. Well, I don't know. Maybe they kind of do. But man, I really like that. That's cool. 4 out of 10. Forced and contrived, whimsical tale. Yeah, maybe the central issue is it always feels more like an idea of a great film rather than a great film itself. I don't know. I feel like it. Koughnet's direction shows visual appeal, but lacking in narrative. Ultimately, who or what's this film's purpose? I think it's to make you question issues that we probably all have. We all have regret, right? We've all done something, you know, and if you had a chance to visit it, for reconciliation or some other thing to extract from it, you know, like a lesson maybe, or just confronting it even, you know, that'd be really cool if everybody had that opportunity. I'm sure, you know, like that, like well, this is spoilers, but she misses the mom's passing, so, and she's able to talk to her about that and kind of, you know, whatever. So it's kind of good, and I think that's the point of this. And it was pretty good. I thought it was very effective in doing that, and it started off with stuff, things happened, things were learned, and then it concludes. It's, you know, it's very simple. This one is 6 out of 10 stars. Charming, but not sickly sweet. 6 out of 10. It's a midlife crisis. Spoilers. A romantic flick that is a little different. No ratings. 4 out of 10 stars. A journey without courage or magic? I guess. Oh, here, let's see. Even the fantasy elements like the magical doors feels cliched and uninspired. Functioning more as a narrative gimmick. As narrative gimmicks than sources of wonder. Well, no, those are the memories. Those are the issues. The GPS literally tells them where to go. Like, confront this memory, confront this issue. Hey, you have a problem over here. You need to go and check this out. The result is a film that looks polished but feels lifeless, striving for depth yet sinking into monotony. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. 2 out of 10. Slow and forced. Waste of a great cast due to the poorly written and cringy script. I thought it was pretty clever at times. It's very interesting. It's very... I mean, if you've been in a relationship, like... it's cute and stuff. All of the emotion seems baseless, flat, and devoid of, well, emotion. It's really hard to care for either the main characters. Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree with that. She's a pretty bad character. She's very selfish. Cheats on everybody. So, I mean, that's true, though. But maybe they didn't mean to make her such a bad person. Like, she pushed somebody off a boat once and killed them and nobody found out. You know? Like, something like that. She killed a homeless guy in the park once and nobody found out. But just once, and that's it. You know, she's not like that bad of a person. I guess, I don't know. So, if they did that, like, it would have changed it. It says the movie is largely derivative of almost every bland rom-com that's come before it. Don't get me started on the singing or dancing screams vanity. I mean, I thought it was pretty funny. I guess Colin Farrell had to learn the dance routine, I'm assuming. I don't know. That part was part of the memory. He had to do it. And again, everything was like a movie. The people around in the memory was like, they acted like a movie. They were like NPCs. It's pretty interesting. All right, well, those are all the reviews for the movie. You can check out the trivia for this film in the other video and my full review on my other channel if you want.